Are you tired of playing a game of Tetris every time you got to pack your RV? Well, stay tuned because we got game-changing tips on how to maximize every inch of storage inside here and tips on how to pack your rig to make your next adventure as easy as can be. If you're new here, welcome to the Camping Loop, a channel filled with all sorts of useful tips and camping adventures, especially if you're new to the camping world or own one of these Coleman 17Bs. Now go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell and comment down below if there's any tips that we missed or something you guys do. Enough of the chit chat, let's jump right into it. All right guys, number one and probably my favorite hack, well, not a hack, I guess it's just a tip. I don't know why I said that. But we use it all the time, every single camping trip, is to get yourself one of these big old storage bins for everything that you guys will be using outside of the camper. From marshmallow roasters to a flashlight, you need an extension cord, boom, check the tote. We keep all sorts of stuff in here. We have tent poles, percolator, there's our hatchet, our wood splitter, extra dog dishes, just basically everything that you guys are gonna need once again while you're outside enjoying your campsite, not so much inside there. It really makes for unpacking the camper and packing up when it's time to leave an absolute breeze, especially if it's raining out or something like that. And speaking of rain, it is waterproof, which is nice. When we get here, we just kind of unload it and set it behind the camper. And once again, easy access for everybody. And the great part is it really just slides right in here without any issues. We bungee it around here, lock it down tight, and it's good to go for traveling. Number two on the list, use your outside storage only for outside things. Now, we've really been able to utilize this space. It's not a full pass-through on the Coleman 17Bs, but it is enormous inside there. I know it's hard for you guys to see. It's awful dark. But we're able to fit like our outdoor kitchen. We put our camp chairs in there. We keep a hammock. I think we have our step stabilizer, couple extra dog runs, and we keep our power inverter, or this thing here, right on the easy access. That way we can charge scooters up, or for the kids or phones or whatever the case may be. So again, nothing really goes in here that we're gonna use inside the rig. It's all about easy access and easy setup as far as I'm concerned, and frankly, easy pack up and time to go. Now, something to obviously keep in mind here is how much weight we're throwing in these front compartments. You don't want to load it up with thousands of pounds and let the hitch carry all the weight. Number three, don't be scared to utilize your truck or your tow vehicle for storing RV essentials on things you need to hook up your rigs when you get to the campsite. Now, with using the outside storage for other things, you might be thinking to yourself, well, where do you put your leveling blocks and your wheel chocks and your water hose? And the answer is right here in the back of the truck. Now, we do this for a couple reasons. Number one, we go to a lot of state parks and they don't have a full water hookup. So it's nice to have a water hose handy right here on the driver's side when we pull up to the spigot to be able to fill our fresh water tanks. And I really hate putting a wet hose or a leaky hose back inside that compartment, which could possibly cause some damage. And the second reason we do this is it helps keep this compartment a little cleaner. Again, I don't want to be storing, dirty leveling blocks if it's rained or something like that while we're camping, or muddy anything inside here, or really bugs or camper rugs or any of the above. I mean, my bed's right above it. I'm all set. Let's try to keep it as clean as we can. Number four, bathroom storage. And if you happen to own one of these small budget-friendly RVs, you know how little storage there is inside of here. Like virtually none. Until now. This over-the-door shoe organizer actually is the perfect solution for your guys' storage in the bathroom. I mean, say goodbye to cluttered countertops and overflowing cabinets. With this shoe organizer, we store everything in here. We got towel, shampoo, bathroom essentials, there's contacts, Wendy's lotions, hairbrushes, you name it. There's tons of room in this thing, and it travels down the road real nice. Believe it or not, there's also spots, tons left over, to actually store your shoes. Who would have thought? Super, super simple solution that's going to completely change your bathroom organization. Speaking of things flying all over the place, number five, we needed a spot to put our spices, salt, pepper, extra knives, forks, things like that, to keep them from making a mess all over inside the cabinets. Now, we used to keep things stored up here in our cabinets in the corner, but it seemed like every trip we were pulling out cups full of salt or pepper or plates or whatever the case may be and just making a complete mess inside. Another tip while we're on this, and when you guys are actually traveling, make sure you pack these full, and that'll help keep everything from flying around inside there. We're obviously cleaning things out right now. So Wendy picked this thing up at Family Dollar. I believe it was $5. We just put it up there with a couple command strips for now. It hasn't fallen down. They're supposed to hold 10 pounds each, so I'm assuming that'll be okay. But works really good for salt, pepper, little extra things, napkins. You wouldn't even have to use it for that. Maybe you want to use it for a catch-all or keep your counters cleaned up or something like that. But what's really handy, like if you're going out to the table or something and you want to bring your little box with you, you certainly can. And it just stores right in there nice and rides along okay. Now, if you guys are looking for more storage hacks, except on a cheaper budget, check this video out here. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you next time.